Hi again, Harry here from Online Property Port, and we're just doing some work with some people on some new builds, and they were asking questions about the leasehold. Now, leasehold's interesting. It's changed a little bit, so I thought I'd just run over a couple of really easy points so you know quite kind of what's going on. So a leasehold means that the developer will sell you the building, but own the land, and often then sell it onto a management company, and they'll start charging you a ground rent and service fees. Now, this is only really for flats. If you're going to buy a flat, be in the knowledge that you're going to have to pay that ground rent and that you're going to have to pay service charges, but also you might have to ask permission to do certain things. So if you want to make changes, and even if you want to have a pet in the building, you might need to ask permission of the management company who own the land underneath. Now, it used to be that developers would build new houses and then sell the land to a management company. This meant that you would own a house, pay a mortgage, and pay rent onto the land, which is completely mad. This often meant that the management companies could up the rent as much as they wanted, and you'd be impossible to sell a house. You might not be able to afford it. So, huge backlash. 2002, this was made completely illegal, and you now can't sell the land that the house is on. This is sometimes possible with shared ownership and some schemes like that. But on the whole, if you're buying a new build house, you're going to buy the land it's on, and it's going to be a freehold. It's not going to be a leasehold. So just remember that ground rent can go up. So if you are buying in a flat or a multi sort of building property, check the fine print. Check that it can't go up exponentially without anybody asking you. Check what you can and can't do to that building, and that you need to ask permission for. Because even if you want to sublet it, you might need to speak to the ground rent owners and seek the permission. So just know what you're getting into. That's what they are. That's what it means. If you are buying new build, it shouldn't mean a problem. If you are getting leasehold, make sure that lease is nice and long, 125 years to 900 years, whatever it is. And you'll be absolutely fine. But yeah, any more questions, send them my way and we'll see what we can do for you. Thanks a lot.